Hello, 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 everybody. Ekron here, otherwise known as the Restaurant Clockworker, formerly known as that. And on here I am Danny Dynamo. Okay. First thing first, welcome to Elementum. It's a Minecraft bending server. It's currently a faction server. And what bending is, it's exactly what it sounds like. But I suppose not everyone is a fan. Okay, first things first. Bending. Avatar. Avatar The Last Airbender. Yep. That's what it is. Okay, so the server is running a few plugins. The main one is obviously the bending plugin. This is not a mod, so anyone can just come on and play, and that's all. So, let's get into this. As you can probably guess, okay. Sorry. Let me back up a minute. Right over here are your slots, and you have 9 of them, one for every single hotbar. And each one of those you can bind. I'll go to the tutorial right now. But once you bind them, you can use them almost infinitely. Depends obviously on your element, but let's see. I'm water bending, so we'll go to the water bending tutorial. And it looks like we have some new people. Okay, so here are all the moves you can use as a waterbender. It is Water Spout, Torrent, Water Manipulation, Octopus Form, Water Arms, Water Bubble, Healing Waters, Frost Breath, Ice Spike, Ice Blast, Phase Change, and Ice Wall. Water Spout is basically what it sounds like, but also not. You're able to be over water, and you'll create a pillar of water underneath you, and you'll be able to ride that around. You can also use a secondary form of it where you, I believe you shift at something. No, you click something, you hold shift, then you let go, and you'll be jetted off in the direction you look. Torrent. That is one of the main damaging ones in waterbending. It circles water around you and then sends it flying at your opponent like Water Whip in the animated series of Avatar. Water Manipulation. It is basically a water bolt, I guess. You take water and you fling it at an opponent and it does damage. That's about it. And Octopus Form. If anyone remembers when Katara saved Aang after he was shot down with lightning, that's what it is. You form 8 arms of water around you and you can attack with them. It also somewhat defends you against physical attacks like arrows. And Water Arms. That is from Avatar Korra. It does what it says. It gives you 2 water arms, and within that it gives you different abilities like punch, pull, grab, grapple. It freezes them so you can shoot ice, and then spear, where you'll shoot each arm at the person or mob, dealing damage. Water bubble. Simple. You use it when you're near water. It'll create an air bubble around you, like when they were crossing the strait under the ocean. Healing Waters. When you're in water, or if you have water in your inventory in a water bottle, you can hold shift and it will heal you. If you right click at someone, it will heal them. Frost Breath. It's the same as Fire Breath, but frost. It freezes anything in front of it, creates snow. Ta-da. Ice Spike. When you're on ice, you can use it and it'll create an ice spike in front of you. If it hits, it'll deal damage, and I think it will also catapult the person in the air a little bit. Ice Blast. It's like an ice bullet. Phase change. Turns water to ice and turns ice to water. Ice wall creates a wall of ice. And then these are some water combos. I'll get into them a little later. Okay. So that's about it for water. And I can show you that in a little bit. Now the rest of these elements I'm not too familiar with. So basically any bending move you've seen in Avatar, you can basically do in there. Also, there is a way to get blood bending in this as a waterbender, but I don't know how. Yeah, as you can see, these are all the moves you can use as a firebender. I'll just let you freeze frame here if you want to read them all out. And also, you can just come onto the server. The link will be in the description. Right now, it's currently in version 1.11. Just 1.11, nothing else. Air bending. Well, I won't go through everything because that'll just take up too much time. Okay, so within this server, there's a warp to different arenas where there is both PvP arenas, which are right up there. There are 3 of them. Number 1 is actually is really cool. Personally, right now I like number 3 because it is festive, so there's snow all over the ground. Makes it very easy for a waterbender. And there are tournaments. Currently the quote-unquote avatar, the official avatar, is because you can buy the rank avatar, which gives you access to all 4 elements at the same time, is Sammy TGW. She won a tournament. And then over here are the bending masters. Each element has a master. The Earth King is Ved. Fire Lord is Permo77. The Air Elder is Adresian. The Water Chief is Jess Dries 0309. And the Equalist is Deathblow 030. And yes, there's more than just the 4 elements. You can be a chi blocker. And they're a bitch to deal with. There's also this, which is the practice arena. In the arenas, you can get free water bottles as a waterbender. Otherwise, it's just a little bit difficult because every other element can basically create what they need right there. Okay, here I'm not going to show every move. I'm just going to show the ones I have bound because it takes too long to rebind stuff. Okay, Torrent. You hold shift, it activates it. If you click, it'll go where you click. And if you hold shift, it'll come back to you. Okay. If you click and then click again while it's in the air, it'll freeze, which is a really good thing. When you combo it with octopus form, you can attack them while they're in the ice. And you just hold down shift to activate octopus form. Surge. Well, there you go. It'll push people away. Also, if you hold shift, it'll create a shield in front of you. If you click, it'll turn to ice. Water spout. If you're over water or snow, you're able to ride a pillar of water. Then, if you click, hold shift, it'll start swirling around you. If you let go, and it will shoot you towards the way you look. It's a really good way to get over mountains. Water manipulation. Shift at something that's bendable like grass or water or anything like leaves, and click, and it'll send it going in that direction. Phase change. Click, it'll turn to ice. Hold shift, it'll turn back to water. Frost breath. Hold shift and look around. And there you go. And I showed you octopus form. Healing waters is self-explanatory. It'll just heal anything. Now, water arms. I skipped this because it's a bit annoying. If you hold shift, click and hold shift, it'll give you 2 water arms, and that's what they look like. Okay, that is pull, punch, grapple. It'll grapple you towards something. Grab, it'll grab something and pull it towards you. Freeze. Just like that. Spear. There you go. Okay. Now, on to the combos. If you go to torrent, hit shift, go to water manipulation, hold shift. It'll create water gimbal, which is a defensive maneuver and offensive. It'll create 2 spinning torrents around you, and you will click. It'll send one of the torrents at the person, and then the other one. And then there is the other one. This one's a little harder to do. You hold shift on you click shift on water manipulation. Go to torrent, shift, hold shift, go back to water manipulation, let go of shift. And it'll do that. Create a giant pillar of water that you can control. Careful, it will pick you up in it and it will most likely damage you. Speaking of damage, fall damage. Okay, a good thing to do is if you're really high up and you go over land, get your frost breath out and point down and hold shift because it'll create snow and you don't take damage falling on snow. Okay. Now, I've been playing this server for about a week now in total, or not in total, within the past 2 weeks, I guess. But, I played beforehand, so I kind of know what was going on. And I currently have quite a bit of resources built up. And now, like I said, this is factions, so it is a PvP server. And currently, my faction leader, I guess, one of my friends, isn't exactly on right now. And I don't know why that's not working. Okay, he hasn't been on in a while. And I don't think I'm gonna get through there. Nope. Okay. So this place where I am at is not claimed, so I take everything with me when I do log off. And there are skills. I just increased mine accidentally. But I'm currently in a desert temple. If you feel like joining, feel free to ask to join my faction. I doubt anyone will see this, so I don't have any worries. Let's see. Now, I donated, so I do have a rank. I am a knight. So I have 3 homes. And I also have access to the /back command, which you normally do not. And I have access to my mine. I don't really keep much stuff here. I did have a silk touch at one point, so I have that. But yep, that's about it. And then I have my final home, which is a spider spawner that I found and turned into an XP farm. It's nice. It could be better. I wish it was skeleton, because obviously bones are more useful than spider eyes. Oh, and did you guys know that in this version, I don't know how many versions before this, because I haven't played past 1.7.5 since 1.8 came out. The only reason I'm playing in 1.11 is because I like the server. But I hate the new combat. Oh, and they can also reach 2 blocks, or a block and a half away. So, yeah. That's about it. So, and if you guys want to come on, like I said, will post the link in the description, the server IP. So yeah. So this is Ekram signing out. I will see you guys later, and feel free to join Elementum. It's a great server. These staff are friendly, and generally you don't get raided. I mean, there are a few people that are hardcore. So, see you later. Until next time.